With regard to the national dialogue, I had a meeting, a fairly long meeting, with the PTT, the Planning Task Team, which is composed of people from the foundations as well as officials from the presidency. We had a lengthy discussion and we dealt with the extent of preparedness for the first convention, which is going to be on the 15th. And there was a sense in some of the quarters that we may not be as prepared as we should be. And it had to do with the level of preparedness. And then I raised a concern that the invitations have already gone out to 750 organizations. And many of those organizations have already responded that they are coming, they are willing and committed. Prior to that meeting, there had been a meeting of civil society where there were 100 representatives and who felt that they want to go ahead with the dialogue. So what was pleasing for me was that the foundations who felt that they are not so happy about the level of preparedness felt and said that they will remain part of this dialogue. So they will participate, they will remain part of it, and then they will leave the planning for the first convention to the civil society organizations and officials from the presidency. From what I gleaned, there was nothing political about it. There was nothing askew about it. It was just the issues of, are we as prepared as we should be? So it could be risky to go ahead when you're not so prepared, but I then said to everyone, go and make sure that we get ready as well as we could be and pull out all stops. Make sure that we hold a really good dialogue first convention. So that is the instruction I have given everyone, and they are now working towards delivering a good convention, the first convention. And in the end, the first convention really is not going to deal with the substantive issues. It is going to deal with the process, how the other dialogues are going to happen in various districts in our country, in various wards in our country. So the first convention will then be choosing a steering committee that will take the work forward. We'll also get involved in planning how that process will evolve. So in the end, there is no difference about substantive issues. It is peripheral issues that should never make anyone want to go and jump off a tall building. That should never give anyone indigestion. These are matters that are going to be properly ironed out as we move on. So in the end, the withdrawal of the foundations is not a train smash. The dialogue is going to go ahead. The people of South Africa want the dialogue to go ahead. And of course, with an undertaking of this nature, there will always be hiccups here and there, and various other dialogues that we've held in the past, be it the drafting of our constitution, even with the drafting of the Freedom Charter. There were some hiccups here and there, but what mattered was the outcome. So I'm focusing my eyes on the outcome, which is the substance that will come out of this dialogue, which will be charting a very clear path to where our country should be going to in the next 30 years and more.
So just for clarity, Mr. President, the National Convention will commence as of the 15th of August, just for clarity purposes.
The National Convention will commence on the 15th. I will go and do the opening address, and there will be some 1,000 people or so representing various sectors who are already gearing themselves up to come and participate. And the finance has been made available, the venue has been secured, the operations center or room is already in operation. The replies, the RSVPs as they call them, are flowing in. So people are getting ready to come and participate in the dialogue. So the show is on the road.